So children, I was doing Mughal Empire. In my last video, I have completed the sources. The first source, that is Aine Akbari, we have completed. Then second one is Taj Mahal. You know enough about Taj Mahal, so you have to study by your own. Source, you have to study the Taj Mahal by your own. Okay. Then the third one is Jama Masjid. Jama Masjid, I'll just go through the lines once, okay. Taj Mahal, you people have to study by your own. Now see the third source of information, that is Jama Masjid. It was built by Shah Jahan and is the biggest mosque in India. The first quality of the Jama Masjid is that it is built by Shah Jahan. Okay, most of the important buildings and monuments which were being constructed was constructed during Shah Jahan reign. Okay, so Jama Masjid was also constructed during the reign of Shah Jahan, and it is considered as one of the biggest mosque in India. Further, its courtyard has a capacity to accommodate thousands of people at a time. The courtyard of Jama Masjid can accommodate itself 1,000 people at a time. Then it is built on lofty basement with majestic flights of steps leading to the imposing gateway on three sides of the courtyard. Okay, so a basement is there, okay, and from that basement flights of steps were made, and that actually goes to the gateway, and from three sides we can reach to the courtyard. Further, it has 3 gateways, 4 towers, and 2 40-meter high minaret constructed of red sandstone and white marble. So what material is used? Red sandstone and white marble. Then the northern gate has 39 steps, the eastern gate has 35 steps, and the southern gate has 33 steps. The face of his spacious prayer hall consists of 11 inches, of which the central arc raises for the roof level. Is it clear? The next one, the fourth one, the last source of information is the Red Fort. We also know that why Red Fort is famous. Every year on 15th of August, Prime Minister of India hosts the national flag of India from the Red Fort only. So we know that why Red Fort is popular, which is one of the important source of information of the Mughal Empire. See all of you. It was built by Shah Jahan after he decided to shift his capital to Delhi. It was located on the banks of Yamuna. It is located in the banks of Yamuna. Red sandstone and marble were used in the construction. So what material is used in the construction of Red Fort? Red sandstone and marble. Then the fort has massive wall and 2 gateways. It has 2 gateways to enter. The western gateway is known as Lahori Gate. This gate was used for the emperor's ceremonial purpose. Okay, Lahori Gate, which is the western gate, is used by the emperor for conducting any kind of the ceremonies. Then among the many impressive buildings in the complex are Diwan-e-Aam and Diwan-e-Khas are the 2 important buildings inside the Red Fort. What is Diwan-e-Khas? Diwan-e-Khas is the lavishly ornamented hall where the peacock throne was placed. Peacock throne, now it is not in India, but it was placed in that hall itself. The hall was used by the emperor to give audience to the prince of the royal family, nobles, and other important dignitaries. Aurangzeb later built the Moti Masjid in the Red Fort. Okay, so Aurangzeb has built one more masjid, that is called Moti Masjid, inside the Red Fort. It is made up of pure marble. The Red Fort is an important historical monument. Many historical events are connected with this fort. The Prime Minister of India every year unfurls the national flag from its rampart on Independence Day. That we know. Okay, so today I have completed your sources of information of the Mughal Empire. After that, you see Mughal dynasty. Nothing is in your syllabus. Nothing is in your syllabus. Okay, in your syllabus, in this chapter, now directly I am going to start page number 83, that is called Administrative System of the Mughals. That I am going to complete tomorrow. Administrative systems of the Mughal. Okay, and most of these administrative systems are actually developed by Akbar. Okay, but since all those Akbar policies are now being cancelled from the reduced syllabus, now we need to study only the sources of information of the Mughals, which Aine Akbari, Jama Masjid, Taj Mahal, Red Fort. Then directly we will study about the administrative system of the Mughals. Okay, that tomorrow I will complete this chapter, and I'll give you the question answers of this chapter also. For today only this much. Thank you, children.